Okay, so it looks like Strider's won the toss and has opted to kick, which is exactly what I would do in their situation. We didn't get a chance to look at the teams beforehand, so we have very similar teams, me and Strider. I think possibly the only difference between my team and Strider's team is that where I took Frenzy, Strider took a sidestep war dancer, which is an interesting choice. Like, definitely makes the one
Definitely don't hate
turn
that.
harder.
We're going to see some hot tree on tree action.
But it's less fun than Frenzy, so you know.
Well, yeah.
There's different ways to think about this. Some people don't like fun. It's true. Like, some people are distinctly anti-fun.
Hot tree on tree action.
So they have got strip balls, so we're going to carry on a war dancer.
Thanks for the sub, Hype.
Hi, thank you for the sub. I'm going to bop that one, going to bop this one, going to dodge that one away. That's the plan. What's the blitz going to be? We'll blitz wrestle with wrestle, because why not? No, that's all there.
Here we go.
All right, let's do it. So yeah, I'm probably going to talk less than I normally do while I'm taking actions. But like I say, if as long as there's no back seating, if people want to ask questions after I do things and Coddy wants to ask things after I've done things, that's absolutely fine. Okay, that's neat. That got us those assists in without having to move them. Deep kick is nice. Backline is less nice, but at least we're not worried about them stealing the ball immediately if we roll some skulls here. Let's hit on this side then, actually.
So how are we doing, chat?
Dead? Not even dead.
No,
what a dicing.
Not
even dead on the first hit. Like a foghorn with boobies. Boobies.
Maybe you can see where.
Boobies. I keep thinking he has frenzy. He doesn't have frenzy. I have frenzy. Oh, look at that. You see, that's why you take a 3 dice for the tree. This one has dodge, but we found the POW on the third one, and it's going to be a dead player. Not dead, but it was a KO.
So that's another thing. Hype says that the next Bang Average Tricky Bowl, he plans to backseat all of my baking. And I don't think that's to make comment on all of my baking.
How's that for an Apo straight away?
Sorry. I'm saying nothing yet. Anyway, Hype says he's going to backseat all of my baking. And I don't think that is to make comments on what I'm doing wrong. It's probably to eat it all as it's coming out the oven.
I don't know how you backseat baking. Someone's going to have to talk me through that.
Well, it depends, right? Sometimes when someone gets loosed in my kitchen, I get very anxious.
Oh, is Hype going to actually come to your house and sit in your kitchen?
I don't know.
I mean, that seems quite intense, but he could.
He could.
That is a super aggressive Apo. Obviously,
that was an aggressive Apo.
Obviously, like, it is a resurrection format, so like no one's going to die. But it does mean that if we manage to get lucky and for instance take out a war dancer now, then that's not coming back.
It's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, I also see the logic. There's only one mighty blow on your team, and if it roots, it's stuck.
I think I've made a possible miscalculation here. Yeah, he's going to blitz the war dancer. He's going to double skull on the war dancer.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it was looking for a power. That was like just a pure like try to high roll play, but I probably would have done the same in his shoes. So I don't blame him for that. I think that was maybe a little bit silly of me to let that be a risk.
That was definitely a thing. Oh, the screen keeps freezing for me. Yes, go back.
Put that there.
Tree going for a walk. Tree's going for a walk.
And maybe with 3 dice catches now, I think. Definitely hit catches so we can have more hits on them.
It doesn't look like there's any skills on his catches.
No, neither of us have put skills on our catches.
No.
Because they kind of have what they need to start off with.
Hype's asking if I have ever had anybody come and give me a bunch of constructive criticism on my baking. And no. No, people don't do that in my kitchen.
Oh boy. All right.
So no.
Have they ever given you non-constructive criticism?
Usually, like if
That's good.
something's not great, well, there we go. He can't apple that.
Nope, that's
Just
gone.
uses apple. But if something's not great, or I've screwed something up a bit, I already know that I have. So I don't really take that to heart. Yes, hype. It's usually because I have the knife block right next to me.
I reckon it's best to take a sprint on your catches and pretend it's still in Rulebook 6. Do miss my sprint catches sometimes.
Shall we talk about?
Damn it, the tree got straight up.
No. Oh.
Talk about your UKTC. Tell me about the UKTC that I missed.
Oh, I was going to talk about Nova.
Oh, Nova. Okay, we can talk about that too. I think we're about to say gnomes.
Dukes, my favourite thing to bake is bread. I love baking bread.
What kind of bread do you bake?
All sorts of different kinds of like bready kind of doughs, sweet doughs, and just most often make just a regular white sandwich loaf. But I like making sweet doughs. And there's one that I make, and I can't even remember what it's called. And it's a Jewish pastry sort of thing. And it's like in a twist. So you make it and you put a Nutella in it, and then a bunch of crushed nuts in it, and you roll it up, and then you cut it down the middle, and then you sort of twist it over each other. Babka.
Oh, babka, yeah. No, Giraffe introduced me to babka when I was in New York. It was so good. So good.
So I've made that a few times.
You've made that? Oh, wow. Have you told Giraffe that you've made that?
I haven't. I'll tell her now.
Yeah, I'd never had babka before, and then when I went to New York to visit Giraffe, she introduced me to it, and it was a very happy introduction. I'm willing to eat that again, along with most other carbohydrates.
Yeah, so I like making that.
Excellent.
I make like bread rolls, tea cakes, baps, whatever you want to call them. So do that, and I make cinnamon rolls and Belgian buns.
I'm not worried about you. I am worried about you. So let's plan accordingly. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself as I go.
What else I like to make? What did I make one time? Brioche. That was fun. If it's tricky, it's fun. It's really fun to make.
That's often true, isn't it? Like, that's the interesting stuff to make. What makes a
Belgian bum Belgian? I don't know exactly what makes a Belgian bum Belgian, but it's the lemon curd and the raisins, and it's what like separates it out from a cinnamon swirl sort of thing. You've never heard of them before, so it's like a sweet dough, sort of bready type dough, and it's got lemon curd in it. You sprinkle raisins, and then it's got icing and a glacé cherry on top.
Tree's staying where it is.
Oh, I did make donuts one time. That was really nice. I should make donuts again.
I've made donuts a few times. Donuts are one of the things that I think I've got some good recipes for. Also, like, like some fun variations. I've never done filled donuts though. That's the one I've got to try next. I've got to do some with jam in them.
Yeah, I've never done filled donuts, but I don't have the means to fill them.
I mean, I think a piping bag can do it, right? Like if you...
It needs more pressure. So when I worked one of my first jobs when I was younger was working at Asda. I used to work on the counters, making the pizzas and cooking the rotisserie chickens and those kinds of things. But for one summer, when I came back home and worked in my home store, I was on the bakery, and one of my jobs was filling the donuts.
Ooh.
So you get the donuts, they come frozen. So you defrost the donuts, you stick them on this thing, you press a button, and it squirts the filling into them.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even remember, it's like 10 mil or so. Oh no.
All right,
10 mil of
sod
the
it.
jam or
We're
something.
both doing rowdy appos then.
Oh, nice. I like
I
that.
don't know if I like that one, but yeah, badly hurt's kind of the easy one to appo, right? So
Yeah. For every like 30th one that you fill, you put an extra couple of mil in it. And then when someone bites into it, it kind of shoots all out the other side. It's kind of fun.
Isn't that like winning though? Like if you get the one donut with all the extras in, like isn't that like great success?
No, because he shoots out. It all falls out the other side.
I don't know. That sounds, messy, but success,
It was messy. It was messy. So don't buy them and then start walking to work or something. No. Yeah, so you can get proper things to do it, and then you can put the pressure on that's going to get it in, and not just yeah. I don't know. I've never actually tried. Best donut filling, jam, obviously.
He's good at this, isn't he, Strider? Look what he's done here. He's given me 3+ dodges. Smart.
He is, yeah. He is smart. I don't like it.
I know. Shouldn't have to play against that.
It's just rude.
I'm just going to
What
bring
else
the
do I like
ball
to make?
away from
Profiteroles. I made some good
danger.
profiteroles one time. That was fun. That was one of the first times I used my piping bag, and it took me a couple of goes to get the wrist action just right.
It's very important to get your wrist action right.
I tried to make croissants once, and it didn't go well. All the butter melted out when they went in the oven. I don't think I laminated it properly.
I think that's the blitz.
Apple and raspberry jam. Interesting. Caramel donuts. Those are the ones that Techno likes a lot. That I used to always get for him from Greg's, because Greg's do the Too Good to Go bags.
They're so good,
And
Too Good to Go bags.
if anybody doesn't know what Too Good to Go is, it's essentially like bakeries and Morrison's supermarkets and things like that will do what's called a Too Good to Go bag. So they'll get the stuff that's not quite that's not quite out of date, but it's getting there. Like it was not going to last until tomorrow, and they'll put it all in a bag and they'll sell it for not a right lot of money. So you could get the ones from Greg's for a few quid, and you get them, and there'd be pasties in it and cakes in it and stuff like that in it. And if you got the donuts in it and all of that, it would be great.
Oh well. It wasn't
Worth
likely
a
to
try.
work, but we gave it a try. Yeah, maybe I should have just dodged. Probably should have just dodged on 3+, but
I mean, it didn't fail, and that's what's important, right?
yeah, well, it isn't really because they're going to get to punch you with Mighty now, so probably the dodge was better to not get hit with Mighty. I just was
Yeah.
I was wishful thinking if you roll the like 1 in 4 chance to just put the tree on the floor again, it's kind of satisfying.
Shut up, BB Nut, right? You've got Pret a Manger, which is the southern version of Greg's. You know what? No, I'm not standing for this slander.
Greg's is great. I don't know what BB Nut's on about, and I'm upset now that he's dragging down the whole South with his disrespect of Greg's, because you can be Southern and still appreciate the fine things like a Greg's sausage roll and a yum yum.
There, that'll do.
Oh my god. 10 minutes is a bit extreme. 10 minutes is a bit extreme. Colleagues.
The problem is that I'm used to doing this on my phone. I don't know how to get off this screen. No, I don't want to collapse it.
Yeah, this was silly.
No, back. No.
Okay, not dead.
How the fuck?
Why didn't they follow?
I've just typed it.
Turn me on. My 5 coming up. Do need to start thinking a little bit about getting forward. Just a little bit.
Fine, I brought him back. It's not timed
I'm not
out.
spirit fingers.
I don't know what I've done.
These are spirit fingers.
Sausage roll thrice. Thank you for the sausage roll bits, Star Ferret.
Well, Hendy's saying that the north is cheap, but a sausage roll is more than it's more than £1 now, so it's not that cheap anymore.
More than £1.
More than £1. It's
Daylight robbery.
I can't even find your union leader. Thank you, my union leader. Yeah, I did need a union. Yeah, they do have Greg's in the south because I've sat in one with the wonderful MisspelledTree.
That's true. That has literally happened.
Yeah, it's hot elf on elf action. It's not just hot elf on elf action. If you look to the right center of our screen, there is going to be some hot tree on tree action.
Well, there probably isn't because my tree's rooted, so their tree's not going to bother coming to fight it.
Oh, I didn't see that. I was too busy timing out.
Is he timing out that
Too busy timing out PB, and apparently now I can't untime him out.
Hey, and hey, your union leader. Hey, Shirata. I don't think I'm playing this game very well, but I'm not very focused. I'm a bit sort of, because I know I'm out. I'm not at my peak levels in this. So they're going to go for the 4+ for the strip ball here, I think. The only thing with that wasn't that your, well, maybe not. I guess that's your recovery.
Oh, yes, I can.
Don't be careful, your union leader. Wait, is your union leader Blood on that? Oh my god, I didn't even see that way around. Yeah, okay, that was way too easy. That was way too easy. I didn't even see that they could get around that way. Okay, yeah, pretty bad from me. Need to hope for a good scatter here. Did not get a good scatter here.
I didn't do it right. Hang on.
This could be GG. I mean, that's completely my fault. I did not see that way around. And that was not hard to do. Well, we need someone to fail a 4+, which evidence of Super League so far is people don't tend to fail dice against us. But you never know. There's a first time for everything.
I think you need to demod J-Lev. He's undermining me. And I don't appreciate it.
Oh, that was really bad. Oh well. Goes in for the pickup. Doesn't make it immediately. Doesn't make it. Okay, that's good. Although there is now a sidestep up on it. So not amazing either. We're probably going to have to...
this isn't ideal, is it?
No, we're probably going to need to scatter it. And there's a lot of their players around it, so that sounds kind of sketchy too.
It's a bit sketchy.
But...
yes, no more anti-Greg sentiments.
I think this is the play also, because if we hit this one at least, that would mean that can dodge out afterwards. It's a rush here though.
It's free movement, it's fine. Okay.
That is not what we need.
No.
We need to scatter the ball. Okay, better.
It's okay. Right next.
Doesn't catch it. We don't catch it. Doesn't catch it again. All right, well, that's better than it was. Right. It's not amazing, but it's better than it was. I wonder if we need to just go all in on this. Go for the pick up, jump over and go hand it off and get out of dodge, because otherwise we're just going to be somewhere unsafe again. Could one dice that.
The little bakery is not that great.
Could 2 dice that. And they're going to sidestep. Onto the ball is probably good for us. It's 2 into 1. And you get the ball after. It probably is worth doing that, actually. Do we let them move, though? Go on, let's see what they do. Okay. Ball is currently there. Why are we not seeing where the ball's scattered to? Because the ball can't stay on a player who's currently stunned.
Huh. It's an interesting interaction.
Yeah, that definitely should finish its scatter. Okay, well, that's a thing. That's there.
Hmm.
You there, I guess. I'll try to get it on you. I think my original plan might have been better, honestly. This is the plan we've got.
Yeah, that was definitely not ideal, was it? Oh no.
Well,
Oh yeah.
down to just the... Did we pop dodge there? No. Got to keep doing the hard dodges.
Fine. Rerolls are for scrubs.
I should do more because otherwise it can just run around. Got to make them at least try and do something like a leap. Okay. Then we get scoring threat.
Whee!
Wow. That was a weird turn.
It was a weird turn, but you recovered it.
For now, I mean, it's not very safe, is it? I mean, look at the situation here. It's not a safe ball. They could just hit that, and then they can run around the front and hit it. But, you know, make them roll something, I guess. Okay, they could wrestle, but now they'll push here. Push is fine for them. They'd rather roll the power, but push is fine.
I mean, I'd always rather roll a pow.
Maybe I should have finished this off taking rushes into here. Probably I should have done. Instead of coming out here. You're not doing well. You're only doing something here if we don't lose the ball. If we don't lose the ball, then you're useful. If we lose the ball, though, which is more likely because you're over here, then you're a bit wasted.
Yeah, I'm starting to get hungry too, dudes. I think I'm going to make some cheese on toast when we're done.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
Make me some.
But you start heading on up and I'll be ready at the end of the game.
No, we don't want to power on that. That's annoying because now they can get the assist in.
Well, that just means they've used up their power, so...
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Yeah. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Yeah, that's a shame. That is a shame. That would have been much better if that had stayed up. Because now it's bring someone in here, hit with strip ball, and you've still got the war dance to recover. Or even both war dances to recover if you want. Which is what they're going for. Okay, gets the strip.
Boo.
Nice catch to the catcher. No, it's another 4+.
You've just watched a 4+ fail.
I know, they could fail again. It's you know, it's not likely that they'll fail to, but it's happened before. It's happened before.
Oh, we've made...
Going straight for the scoring play.
Oh. Okay, so where's the thrower?
It doesn't need a throw, it's going to pick up on the war dancer and then go hand it off.
Then hand it off, yeah.
Yeah.
Duke says he's going to have to buy some donuts tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh my god, they snaked it.
Hand into an armor break.
Oh my god, they snaked it, and now we could even surf that catcher. Oh, I was hoping that would fall over and save me something. Oh well.
We're going to do that, right?
Probably, but we've got to think about our order of things here now. That would have been much nicer if that wrestle player had knocked you down. Because we're on turn 7, so actually we need to... Maybe we should even give ourselves another scoring threat right now, just so we've got 2. I don't know if we can surf this. I think we've got to prioritise getting our ball up this way.
Gotta protect your ball.
Yeah, I think we're going to need to... 1, 2, 3... Or 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stribbles over here. I want to keep hitting this just to get it further away. I'm going to get 1/3 go at it if I do this, so let's do that. Damn it. Nothing is quite how I want it to be here.
They'd be ashamed, Shamba. They would be ashamed.
I think it's got to be this. It's just got to be. Gives me more movement. Okay, so now you are gonna. So you can still reach me whatever I do, so.
Do we need to stage an intervention, Shamba? I think we do.
There's the power we wanted on the war dancer. Still,
that's
Apothecary's
really
gone,
nice.
so that's not bad. It's not bad at all.
I don't have a bell to ring.
This just isn't going to be safe, that's the problem. Like, in no world is this going to be safe. Pretty much just hoping that they roll bad. Because we haven't got enough players to make that safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I mean, you just come for it with the wrestle. But that's less reliable than coming for it with the strip ball, but the strip ball's got more work to do to get there.
I think that was the best of a bad situation.
I don't know. I think I probably shouldn't have taken the second hit on this war dancer. I think I probably should have used dodge and got my own war dancer over here so I had more players here. Obviously, like, I'm sad I didn't serve that as well. But to be fair, we didn't, I guess, need to because we just cast one, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Shama, yeah, I'll bring some cookies. Unfortunately, they're going to be oatmeal raisin because you don't get nice ones in an intervention.
I mean, wouldn't nice cookies help the intervention? Like, it would make people think, okay, you know, maybe there's a brighter future with cookies.
Barrett, you get nothing. Oatmeal raisin is one I've never actually tried to make, which is weird because they're Techno's favourite.
I've tried. I don't feel like I've got like a great oatmeal raisin. Like, and I think, see, I know some people really don't like oatmeal cookies. I think a good oatmeal cookie can be really good, and I don't feel like I've mastered it either.
The problem with oatmeal raisin cookies is one of the reasons that I have trust issues.
Because they're not chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah.
Because they look like they should be chocolate chip cookies from a distance, then you get up close.
Ferret, I brought my own draft. Thank you very much.
Okay, doesn't get his first time. Pretty much have to reroll it. Does find the power second time, sadly. So now it's all going to come down to this scatter again for the millionth time this game. And that is the dreamy scatter. When in doubt, just get lucky.
Rather be lucky than good.
I mean, I feel like I'm due to be lucky in this tournament, so I'll take it. But yeah, this whole drive's been lucky. I think Strider has absolutely had me on the run this whole drive, and I've got away with it somehow. So far, I mean, I haven't done anything yet, but...
Oh, Tree's going for a walk.
There's at least a chance we're going to get away with it.
Are you telling me there's a chance?
I am telling you there's a chance.
So he's tagged out that capture, but what about that lineman, that wrestle line elf over there?
Yeah, that's what he's going to do now.
There we go.
We're probably just going to have to try and do a 3+ handoff, but we'll see. Because this is like our best piece for clearing a player as well. I don't think this is going to be even necessarily easy. We'll see.
I mean, I'd be disappointed if you made it easy for you.
Exactly. We're just going to make a box. I wish this catch was 1 square further forward. I wished I'd moved the ball further forward, but I only had 1 reroll left, so I was kind of...
Yeah, no.
Oh my god, the war dancers just keep failing things.
Into an armor break. It's only a stun, but that's huge.
I want to foul them so badly. and I really, really can't. Okay, so could we... That's got a rush. So if we go this way, it's going to be a 2+, and then the handoff on a 4. I actually don't know if it's still just better to do the 3+. Like blitz here, give myself 1 dodge and a 3+ with built-in reroll and a dodge with a built-in reroll. Because if I go this way, we're going to have to do a double rush to blitz that. Or I guess I could blitz it on the U and then risk the 1 in 9 with U. Do that, maybe that is better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably that's better.
I'm supposed to be talking, but I'm really engrossed with
Probably
with how
this
you
is
solved
better.
this.
I don't know if this is better, but it's what I'm doing.
Yep.
Good enough.
Good old college try.
So now I've got 2 rerolls for 2 2+. 1 reroll, sorry, for 2 2+. 1 reroll now for 1 2+.
I did wonder where the second one was coming from.
Okay, all right, we're okay.
Oh, the perfect 8-turn
Classic
stall.
8-turn stall. Nothing went wrong there. Takes us a bit. And now we just watch Strider do a good 1-10 because he knows how to do those. But at least we have a full 11 to defend with. KO stays out, which helps.
And they do not. They are capped at 9. I mean, that's still enough to do a 1-turn. Rick would be proud. He would be proud. He would be very proud.
I think this is, since I've got the full 11, since I spent that greedy Apo, I think this is the best we can do. Just maximise the number of dodges they're doing. And I think because Blood Bowl 3 specifically does not give you the option on the dodges, we're better off putting players who don't have dodge on the line here. Because what you don't want them to do is to roll the defender stumbles and then they get the push because of the Blood Bowl 3 thing rather than because of...
because you can't turn off dodge on the line.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're near the sidelines, you can't turn off dodge, which is silly. You should, of course, be able to turn off dodge.
So Strider's got 1 reroll for this. They have got the sidestepping war dancer as well, which makes it easier. But yeah. Maybe with the sidestepping war dancer it was better to put Rick next to the tree. I'm not sure. I mean, there's not any amazing solution against a sidestepping movement 8 player, right? Like a good player will know how to make this work. They've got enough players to do it, so there's no chance he wasn't going to have a solution. Got to make him roll the dice. Hey everybody, sorry I haven't been reading chat much. That's what Collie's here for while I do the Super League
But
game.
I'm very engrossed.
Hi diddly ho, Otter. Just going to continue my teasing of chat. There is a special announcement coming later. End of the game.
I don't even know what it is.
Collie doesn't even know what it is. End of the game. Got a special announcement.
So how do you think Strider's planning this 1-turn here? Because I can't see it.
So you've got the movement 8 sidestepper here. So I think what Strider's going to do is use the fact I've put these 2 together. Blitz here. Get the first pushes here.
Okay.
And then the rest of it is not too tricky, I don't think. Like you've got the squares filled. It's just not that easy to stop the sidestepper from having an option of the 1-turn. So I think that's definitely the play. You've got to roll the pushes is the thing. Like, and every push is a 5+, right? You've got to reroll if you're rolling 2 dice, but every push is a 5+. So
once you use the reroll. So you saying you were maximising the dodges there?
Quick snap, he can't use. Well, he can use it to get the ball catch, but get the ball caught, but he can't use it to move the scorer forward. Yes, Thulian, I said that after I set up because I hadn't really thought about sidestep when I was setting up, and I should have done. It's like such an unusual thing to put on a Wood Elf NAF team on the War Dancer. I mean, it doesn't mean it's wrong, by the way. Strider's, again, He literally won the World Cup, the NACON World Cup, so he's obviously very good. But I've never seen someone go for a sidestep war dancer in NAF before, and now that I'm seeing it, like, it's really good for this situation, and I wish I had planned differently on the 110. I think you're right. I think putting this one here would have been better. Just literally the middle lineman against the tree, I think, would have made this a little bit harder. It still wouldn't have been that hard, though.
That's what I was saying. So you were saying you were trying to maximise the dodges. So if I'm trying to imagine how we'd set up to best counter a stunty 110, you'd set up your line of 4, then 2 space, and then another line of 4. But you set up with 1 space, so it's one less dodge, but one harder dodge,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
So the thing is, you're likely to. Oh wow.
Okay.
Is that just? I guess that's because you think you're going to need that square filled later.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Here comes the blitz.
Gets the pushes. It's not good news for us. When do you do the handoff here as well? Because you're not using a catcher, so you haven't got catch skill built in.
Do you want to put that in a tackle? It's in a tackle. Well, it's in a tackle zone.
This is a 3 dice. This is a nicely done 1 turn, which is no surprise because he's good. I think you might want to hand off now on the 3+, honestly, because I don't think it's going to get better. Because the next push is going to be based by at least 1, maybe 2.
Yeah.
I think you come to here and hand off. Yeah.
There we go. I was thinking that's.
Yeah. Makes it.
Yeah.
And then you're going to sidestep into here, and then you've got the last push here. It's all nicely done. So the thing is, if we put the 2 banks together, then when he leaps, he can skip a square. Whereas by having 2 here, then he's going to have to leap and use the dodges, or try the dodges until they pop and then use leap. But yeah, this way he's just got. If I'd put these 2 lines together, he could leap still on a 3+ and save himself a thing.
Back 1. Oh,
that's bad. I'm a little bit confused. So he was trying to fill the square there, though, but he doesn't need to fill that square. I don't know what that was.
I was going to say, I would have thought that's the square he wants to go into.
Okay, no pushes, so that's the reroll. Gets in now, but now we've got no reroll for anything else. So we've got at least the rushes to worry about.
We still need 1 more push.
Yeah, that's not too hard to get. Like, you can just put someone here.
Yeah.
It's only a 2 dice, so a 1 in 9 would kill this. Doesn't get a 1 in 9. You can take the power here. And you push into here. So you're in range now. So you now got to do. I think with that reroll gone, you probably just try and do it all with. Oh no, because the first dodge here is a 4+. So maybe now you leap the first one, then dodge the rest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, we've made him roll at least something without a reroll, so that's given us a chance. Although he's burned 2 1s here cleverly. Cleverly burned 2 1s there. Crafty top tier strats, burning the 1s.
Shampa, that sounds like a fake PayPal account. Is that? It's not fake. You wouldn't do that, would you?
Makes it. Well, fair enough. It was a good 110. Bad news for us, though. Bad news for us. I mean, now we're probably going to lose, but you never know. KO stays out, so we're up 1 player at least. I mean, look, Strider had some bad dice before that on the drive. I really can't complain.
There were some really bad snakes from those war dancers.
Yeah.
That was wow.
So with the tree, we're going to spread out the line, and then I think we're going to go. Maybe we do a full 5. Just protect the war dancers. Yeah, I think a slight mistake by me with that setup. I think exactly as Sulian said, I think it would have been. I don't think it would have made a huge difference, but I mean, you never know. Like, it's a different bit of dice to roll. I think with the side stepper, it should have been the 1 lineman here and then the other lineman next to the tree there. So I think that was it. That was a little mistake by me on that one.
And it's not over yet.
It's not. We've got our strip ball. We're playing a player up, so we're definitely gonna try and make this difficult for Strider. We'll just have to see what happens.
Have some fun. So, how did everybody spend their bank holiday weekend?
I didn't because I had to work.
Well, yeah, but
I
the
went to a wedding on
weekend
a
is
Saturday.
next day
Sorry.
as well. Yes, thank you very much.
And the
Anyone else?
Americans in chat probably didn't do anything for their bank holiday weekend. Which is their own fault, because if they hadn't
Right?
insisted on getting independence, if they hadn't made a big deal out of independence, they could have had that bank holiday. So really, when they
They
look
could
back
have.
on that decision, they probably
They
feel
could have.
very silly, don't they?
They must. They must. They must. They must. I fought part with the king. You were with the king, BB Nut.
Which kings?
I don't think so, Thelian. Duke's catered his mum's 60th on Sunday, then worked on
Wow.
Monday. What did you make?
Yeah, what did you cater? Happy
Uh,
birthday to Mama Dukes.
Dun Barbarian, they're basically just public holidays.
Yeah,
Ferret's
yeah.
here. I'm sure. Ferret, drop your little history tidbit again. You did it in Discord. I only half read it. Barbecue food and loads of deli meats. That sounds lovely. That's a nice deep
Brilliant
kick.
coaching is for us. That's nice.
Ooh, that's nice. You made it up entirely. Right. Fine. What is it? Okay.
Ferret telling
I see how
lies. Star ferret telling lies. I'll never believe it. You'll never convince me
do.
that's happened.
I 110% believe it.
Yeah, me too. I think that is why it's called a bank holiday, isn't it? Just because the banks are closed.
Yeah,
I think
historically it's
is
because
right.
the banks would close on that Monday.
Yeah.
It's just how it's just a public holiday.
Interesting that like Strider has gone for let's have the fight with the trees. Like I decided not to fight his tree and he's gone for fighting my tree. I don't know if he was going to take the 3 dice if this didn't get knocked over. But yeah, maybe that's what he was thinking. Take the 3 dice if it doesn't get knocked over, and if it does, then you take your go at trying to knock the tree over. The thing is, like,
that wasn't always the case, though, Thulian. You didn't always bank holiday. I don't get to bank the holiday. Take it. How many people? There's 8 bank holidays per year that we have
see,
every
this is the
year.
problem if you go for fighting the trees, right? Like you might not knock me down.
Yeah,
although then we probably stand up against 3 others.
So there's Easter Sunday, Easter Monday. Then there's May Day. Then there's Spring Bank. Then there is August Bank Holiday, which is what we've just had. Then there's Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Day. 8 bank holidays a year.
Not enough. Actually, I mean, I'm self-employed. I don't get any of them, so I don't know why I'm saying that.
Yeah, so we get 8. There are certain occasions where the government will declare a day a bank holiday. So we had a public holiday for Lizzie's funeral. We had one when Will and Kate got married, one when Harry and Meghan got married. We had one for the Queen's Jubilee. Football related? No. No, because it was nothing football related last year. We got one for the coronation. Yeah, we did get an extra one for the coronation. Yeah, we do. We do have the lowest number of days of public holidays, which is annoying. But we do get extra ones sometimes. We never win. We never win anything football. That's a lie, Thulian. That is a lie. The English Lionesses have won things.
That's true.
What other things have we got bank holidays for? We got one, and it ended up being, I think it was the coronation or something. Didn't we get 2 for it, something like that? Because we ended up with a Thursday and a Friday off, or a Monday and a Tuesday off, which we don't usually get. We usually get a 4-day with a Friday and a Monday. Yeah, don't worry. I know, BB, no, they're Irish shit. That was disappointing. That was a disappointing one.
It's not the worst time to roll a snake, really. Like it would have been nice to get through, but like it wasn't. Not like it's mission critical, right? Like it's. Maybe I should have tagged this wrestle piece. I did think about it. They're going to try and blitz the strip ball with wrestle now, aren't they? And if they do get it down, they're definitely going to foul it.
It's not down. It's not
yet.
down. Would
They've
you
got a
risk?
second hit,
Would you?
though. They've got a second hit.
Would you risk that foul?
They are
When
down
you're
a
on
player, so they'd have to think about it. But yeah, strip
don't
ball's
think I'd
pretty
wanna
big
risk
here. Strip ball's like a
It is.
yeah.
Mm.
I probably would do it if I was them.
You're a banger. You're a banger.
Well, I'm definitely a fouler, and I often end up regretting it. Doesn't knock us down, so that's good. Now you've got some problems. Now you've got to think about where that ball's going. Now you've got to think about where that ball's going.
I was very much full of holiday blues today, though.
Well, yeah. Oh, because you had everyone up visiting as well. But it's now like, it's not even a month anymore to Athens. We're like...
It's 4 weeks tomorrow.
Literally 4 weeks. Oh, my God.
4 weeks tomorrow.
I keep thinking I'm not ready, and then I think to myself, well, what do you really need to do? When the planes are booked, we've got somewhere to stay, everything else is... We'll work it out, right?
Yeah. Well, I've got the parking booked for the airport. I just need to sort of decide.
So you're driving down on the day, aren't you?
Yes.
This is planning we can do off stream.
1:30.
This is not on stream planning, is it?
Yeah, so I'm driving down and I'm picking up Dizzy and Day Day, and I'm grabbing their friend as well, who's also on the same flight as us.
I'm like almost jealous, just because that sounds like such a fun like hype ride coming down, like being like, oh,
it's not gonna be.
But it's gonna be a long drive.
It's gonna be really, really early.
Yeah,
absolutely, really, really early. Because I think I might have to set off at like 5. It's just over 4 hours for me to drive to Gatwick in one go from me. And I've got to do a detour, and Derby isn't near the motorway. It's about a good 20 minutes away from it. So I think it's like 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't do that all in one go. So I'm gonna need a stop, and it would be rude to go, oh,
skull on the tree, get wrecked.
I'm gonna have to stop for the use the A1 to get to Derby. I think that takes me out the wrong side of Derby, Thulian, and it'll be so early in the morning. There's not going to be any traffic. Yeah, the side of Derby. Yeah, it is. It's the wrong side of Derby that I need to get to. I'm not going to say where it is in Derby because I'm not doxing my friends. But yeah, it's not quite the right place. And then it's driving down to Gatwick. We've got like a 1:30 flight, so I kind of want to be there for 10. When do you fly, Thulian?
Of course it was. Knew that was going to be one. Oh well. Again,
Pro strap burning the one.
Not the absolute worst one we could roll. So, do we take this hit?
Yeah, Thulian, are you doing any additional time in Greece, or are you just going for Euroball? You're going Tuesday to Tuesday. I think we're going like Wednesday to Tuesday. So the ladies are all flying together, and one of Diz and Day Day's friends are flying together, flying on that same flight. I have no idea what Andy's doing, and I have no idea what some of the other people are doing, like Sleggy and that are doing.
Just slamming everything in here, aren't we?
You stay with Talker, Beth, and Greenskin Phil. Awesome. That sounds like a fun house. Sounds like a big party house.
Be there then. I feel like this is going to be too easy to solve. This feels like the same situation I got Monitor into, and Monitor just rolled some threes and got out.
You got a pool, guys. You got a pool. That is hype. Yeah, that is hype. We have a cook.
we might have someone doing some cooking for us.
I'm very excited.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't want to be in Strider position here, right? Like, I feel like I could have done that better, but I feel like also like.
How'd you get out? Where do you think the weak spot is?
I mean, the weak spot that I found when I put monitor in a similar position was just like, if you roll enough 3+s with the elves, you'll be fine. Whether or not the same will happen here, we'll see. So you've got a 2 dice.
So,
No, you don't have a 2 dice here now. So maybe you dodge that round to. No,
so
you're
I'm,
not dodging that one
I'm
round.
looking at this. So I think that catcher
Okay, so they've taken the 2 dice on the war dance, which didn't power. That's good.
Yeah.
So now.
Okay, now that's not what, that doesn't work anymore now.
If you follow that, you're not
thinking.
getting 2 dice. So yeah, that's still in your way.
So where is the weak spot? The weak.
Well, I'm hoping there isn't a weak spot, and I've done my job well. But like.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. There's always a spot. There's always a spot where you look at and you get out.
That's not a 2 dice because you've got these.
I was looking at these 2 catches, thinking there's potentially.
Yeah, well, that's it because the strength 2. I mean,
Hmm.
you can always, because it's a war dance, you could just 3+, 2+, but that's very potato-y. Might be what you end up wanting to do just because you get it away from the strip ball. But
Did his tree not stand up?
no, tree failed to stand up, which is good.
Did it root?
No, it didn't root, it just stayed there. My tree's rooted, their tree's lying down. Skull is good.
Oh.
Not another skull, but that's a reroll gone.
Well,
Didn't get the power either though as well, right? Like, so it's still good. Now you've got your weak spot because now you can 2+, you can 2 dice this.
Yeah, because it's catch up.
Yeah.
With you'd have to do it with.
Where's the ball going though? Right, like going backwards. Oh my god, that's a double skull.
Oh, you have to reroll it again.
Doesn't pow.
That's 2 rerolls. There's one. There's
so
one
2
reroll
rerolls,
left.
and he hasn't knocked anything down. That's good.
And
The thing is, like, the more he's doing here, right? Like, the more he's doing all this, the fewer players he has to go forward with. And if he goes backwards, what's he doing about my strip ball? Like, that's what I'm trying to work out about, like, his greater plan here is, like, where do you want to end the turn?
Yeah.
Because he can go backwards here now, right? Like, you can hit that on 2 dice. That's just available. And you can run backwards. But then, like, this is here.
I think there's only one player left.
Okay,
so how that catcher?
He's got 2 war dances and he's got this one as well. He's got this wrestle line on the floor.
Yeah, I can just about see that. So the catcher didn't die. That's great news. But there is a tunnel out now. But
hasn't
what is there to go with that?
Hasn't blitzed yet.
Do you protect? It's only a 1 dice.
And maybe you bring this out, blitz this, and just hope you power it. Because if you get rid of that, that's good.
What about that lineman in front of the? Stood in front of the tree. Yeah, maybe the lineman stood in front of the tree. And then you can run off down here. But then you're on the side with the strip ball. So that's just
like, oh, okay.
Here we go.
Doesn't power. That's good. So we're just going to try to get the 2 war dances up. And I think forward makes sense to me because it's away from this, right? Like I from the start of the turn thought I would want to go forwards if I was him because backwards is towards this.
So that actually hasn't cleared a channel?
No, it's given him some 3s. Like, I assume you're going to keep dodging this now because you're in for a penny, in for a pound here. You might be able to make a sideline cage if you can get this out as well.
Now, where's that dancer going? Where's that dodging to? So I assume backwards first, and then into the 2.
Backwards, and then a 3+, and then go. You don't really want to go backwards though, because every square you go backwards gives this more chance of catching up. I guess we're going to hand up to the side stepper on the sideline. That's what this suggests to me. So back, leap, hand off, and then try to get this out on a 3-2 and be in front of it.
Okay.
That's my best guess. Makes the leap. Okay.
Yes, Chief. So Tree did turn the camera because I asked, how would Tree get out of what she's just done? So we're putting it back now.
You have to hand off now. Like, I don't know what you're taking time over because you've only got 1 minute and 32 seconds left. Like, this is... Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe stand in front of it. Okay. Because this could easily fail. That's a 4+. That's not even a 3+. I thought that was going to be a 3+. It's a 4+ dodge to get out of here. With your only player that's left.
It's reasonably easy to...
That's failed.
There it is. You can't reroll that. You have to save that.
I mean, this is surfable. I think both of these are surfable because I've got Frenzy. We just have to fill these squares. this seems definitely like the plan.
I love this. Not just one BB note, two war dancers, including a sidestepper.
Okay, that did not knock you over, but it
Frees up the war dancer. So.
doesn't really do anything for me, actually. I was hoping it was going to knock it over and save me a dodge here, but it hasn't. Okay, so you've got to come here.
Oh, what a mess.
And now we've still got to do 2 more 2s. We want to make this a 2 dice, which we do.
Those BB not talk. Talk, did you have a good UKTC?
Okay.
I saw you bobbing around, but I never got to say hi.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, he's going to get not. This one's not getting served because I rolled a defender stumble, so obviously he's not going to choose to get served, but that was fun.
That looked like fun. Oh.
Not the best scatter for me, and this can get to this, so we have still got some work to do here.
Reroll the bow. Since when did Andy take over Thulian's account? Actually, I don't think the reroll on the power was a terrible idea.
I think you're mad.
But getting both war dancers off the pitch would have been huge.
So the only player that's going to get to that ball is that catcher.
And can they actually get to it, or can they just get near it?
No, they can get to it. They can't do much with it once they've got it, but they can get to it. We're doing at least one. Is it worth doing the last one and being here? If we go here, how does it change things? I mean, right now they've got to do either go around or do some 3+. No, I think we just stay there because they're going to blitz it anyway. There's no point risking a 1 on it.
Keep smash. The reason it's surrounded like that is because one of the players was sidestep. So if we hit into one of them, into the sidestepper, it would have just sidestepped off. So we had to surround it so they couldn't use sidestep.
Yeah. Exactly that.
Anyway,
annoyingly,
nothing to do with
the strip ball one is still on the pitch, so that's still going to be a danger to us. I mean, the thing is now, this, if it doesn't get up, obviously we probably want to try and foul it next turn. But if it does get up, the only leap out is minus. It's going to be a 6+, I think, to leap out of that. So, I mean, they could do a counter serve here, right? But
they could.
I don't know.
What they could do is assert dominance.
Yeah.
By surfing their own downed war dancer.
They could serve their own war dancer.
I think that's the play. I think that's what Strider should do.
For the people.
Yes.
Tree has not got up.
3. It doesn't root and it doesn't stand up. 4 and a 2. If those were the other way around, it'd be fine.
Blitzing here makes sense.
Here's the blitz.
Doesn't pow, but does mean my catcher has a better way through. So now the catcher. Maybe I should have done the last rush then. I should have done the last rush because then this would still be dodging. Yeah, okay. I should have done the last rush. Fails anyway. He's rolled some snakes. I've got to say, like, Strider has rolled some snakes. Which, given that, like,
didn't get up.
Unlike me, Strider has actually like got a chance to go to the semi-finals here. I'd be pretty sad if I was him with how some of these dice have gone. Push that onto the tree. Stay where we are. You're going to get the ball. Fine.
Roger, little fox.
Okay, how far can you get? I really want to foul that, but I think I can't.
Oh,
Gotta
that.
protect
Oh,
the
I
ball.
was waiting. I was watching so intently as you moved everyone, going, but you haven't fouled it
Gotta
yet.
protect the ball. Gotta protect the ball, fortunately.
There's that. Get fouled, Elf. Nicely done, Tree.
I'm annoyed with myself for not finding a way to do something about that, but
Next turn.
we'll see.
Next turn.
Yeah. Because that's still a threat to us, right? Like, that's still as much a threat to us as it was on our offensive drive. But we have the ball. We've got rid of one of the war dancers. And Strider is down to 1 reroll. I mean, there's a hit on the ball here, but, like, I'm just trying to work out where they would get... because they have to cancel. That's why I wanted to do this.
Yeah.
Like, where are they going to get the cancel from? And that's what I'm seeing being hard to do for this turn anyway. I said I wasn't going to talk as much about what I'm doing, and you're here, and I still feel like I'm doing it anyway. I can't help myself. Like, I think that's one of the reasons why, like, I got into streaming, and one of the reasons that, like, I think one of the reasons people like watching my streams is because I talk so much about what I'm doing. Whether or not it's right is a different question, but I do talk about it.
Hey, Collie, want to come on and be my song? I won't stop talking, but sure.
The best sunk. The best
It was.
sunk.
I am. I'm trying to talk to chat.
We could have tried to serve the down dancer, but that would have been extremely player-heavy commitment.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I liked it.
Of course you liked it.
So
It's surfing a down dancer.
We've done the blitz, didn't knock down.
Yep.
Now, turn.
So it's Strider's 13, my 13 will be after, so yeah, we've got the extra turn now because this isn't actually our drive. Does power my catcher.
Oof.
What a dicing.
Rude. Just comedy mega. Not there. Huzzah.
Oh, cheeky dodge around the tree.
Yeah.
Where are we going? Around the tree? It seems a bit spicy.
Well,
Last reroll, you're not spending it.
Oh, no. Feeling, I said the same thing. Tree said I was mad, but I think the potential to get 2 war dancers off the pitch in one fell swoop.
The reroll? No. Because if we'd rerolled into a double skull, it would have been the worst thing ever. Got plenty of time, so this is a consolidation turn. So I'm going to blitz with you.
Nice pow. You didn't need a pow there, but nice one anyway. But I do would have absolutely re-rolled not getting a push.
Do we take the tree hit here? 2 dice. If we fail it, it does push you onto the cage. I think probably we don't. Does mean they've got 2 dice to knock our tree down, but whatever. Keeps their tree busy. That was probably too conservative a turn. I think I might as well have taken some space that turn. I'm so like worried about blowing this good position I've got. I think that was excessively conservative that turn. And yeah, maybe I should have tried to gain some space. Could have moved the ball to that side to be away from that.
Dancer now?
Sorry?
What's the leap in for the dancer now?
So both sides here would be a -5. If you came from the back, it would be a 4+. Which you could do. You could go for the back actually, and maybe you should, given how bad things are. Maybe that's not good enough. Like, go for the back. That's not what they're doing though. They're going for the hit there, which they do wrestle.
Oh, it's a wrestle.
Yeah. Does knock our tree down, which we expected.
But you unrooted now?
Yeah. But his giraffe's got to stand back up though. Hopefully unrooted,
like
but...
standing up. Doesn't like standing up.
Do any of us really?
Hey, Sleggy. No, I don't like standing up.
On this. I mean, it's much harder than sitting down, isn't it? Or even lying down, like the tree's saying.
That does sound. I'm quite tired. I'm still recovering from this weekend.
Yeah, I think last time was too conservative because now they're going to make us
Yeah.
roll some 2+s, and we could have rolled fewer 2+s last turn, and that's just
Oh, Spaghetti, how was your arduous journey back from York yesterday?
Well done, giraffe.
Oh, I'm so proud of her.
Me too.
So we've got 3 turns to get up the pitch.
Yeah. Start trying
Is
to
it
do
taking you
now.
2 days to get home, Spaggy? Jesus.
Fine. Not my dream, but that's fine.
All the way from York to Leeds. Far. It's so far. It's been a long day, Spaggy, alright? Leave me alone. It took me a massive 40 minutes to get home. It was such hard work. Oh, I've signed up for Saturday, Spaggy. I'll be there. I do need to build my team for it, though.
I've got 4 rerolls. I think we need to be aggressive.
You've got 3 rerolls.
Correct. Oh well, I've got 2 rerolls and that was a snake.
Both, Thulian, both. I'm actually considering taking something different than my Euroball roster. Are you coming, Thulian?
If we left a chain on here, I mean, we've left
Never.
some kinds of chains on, but I don't know if they're chains that he can do anything with.
Excellent. I'll see you there.
This
Yeah,
is one of my problems in Blood Bowl. When I get into like strong positions that feel like they're strong, I start to panic and do things wrong.
Yeah, me too. I do exactly that too.
Like this position felt too good, and so I've started panicking and making bad decisions.
So we played Spleggy's team at UKTC as well. That was
Did
fun.
you?
We did, yeah.
What
Yeah.
happened?
Spleggy played Dizzy against her gnomes, and he wasn't sounding thrilled about it. I'm not gonna lie.
Aw.
Roster deadline is Thursday at midnight. So I've got time. So I can submit something on Thursday at 11:59.
What's the play here? This is definitely a chain.
He's doing something.
Yeah.
Must be the war dance.
I mean, I assume he's making a space for this war dance to come in. The thing is as well, Strider needs to win, right? Like not draw. So Strider like probably is looking at this thinking he's got to be as aggressive as he can because I think anything less than a win means he's probably not going to get to the semi-finals. That's definitely not what he's hoping for.
Oh,
That's,
and
yeah,
that's
okay.
the last reroll. That's the last reroll.
Oh my god, that's not even a wrestle one. Oh, I thought it was a wrestle one. Okay, yeah. Well, that's probably
God,
GG,
I
isn't
thought
it?
that was the war dancer. No, it's your war dancer.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, now you just you cheese it down the pitch. You did win. You did win. All those block players were rosters didn't even want to take both downs because gnomes. Yeah, that's what Dizzy was saying on Monday when we, kind of woken up a little bit. Was it just made the block rosters so much more difficult because usually you just take a block down, and even if the other player has block, you just take the block down and have a high five, and you're still standing. EB is Euro Bowl, Lady LaFay. So Thulian's in the Team England European, if I recall correctly. So it's whether Thulian wants to take his actual roster or make a different one and have some fun.
Well, definitely looking like a hard. It's looking like a hard win for Strider from here. I mean, it's looking like a hard draw for
It's
Strider
getting
from here.
harder. It's getting hard.
Yeah.
Definitely getting harder because this turn 6 thing.
I don't even know if he can do this. I mean, like, what could he do? Like, he could try to get this war dancer all the way up and jump in. It'll be a 6+. And then who's going to recover it?
Yeah, exactly, and then get it back down the pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like wrestle jump. It's just such a good. It's such a good combo, and I'd actually like to watch a game of gnomes against dwarves because it feels like they really are a hard dwarf counter. Which leads me back to what I tried to talk about at the very beginning. The Nova has a Blood Bowl announcement. What do we all think we're going to hear?
I think it's going to be a team of legend. And yeah, I think I'd say like people who are like, if you look at these announcements as they've done them, they've tended to like drop a little clue in there. And I think the fact the words brewing is in there.
Yeah,
it like fits with their magic, doesn't it? That they brew things.
So someone's just
Here we go. War dancer makes it, but then rolls a skull. Good effort.
I think it was Duke's. Duke just asked a hypothetical question: what would happen if someone had their team stolen? So actually,
we know something about that. Yeah.
Team stolen at the World Cup. And essentially, everyone just banded together. He made him a team, and he proxied his Dark Elf, so he was able to play. I think when it's a bigger tournament, something like that's easier to do. Congratulations, Tree, you earned that win. Something that's easier to do, but when you're at a smaller, maybe 10, 20 man tournament, it's a bit more difficult. But I'm sure people would manage to figure something out, so somebody could play it if they wanted to.
Well, I feel like that was basically just a dicing. But do you know what? I did not catch a break in 4 Super League games, so I will take my one dicing. And that means we get at least one win in Super League, and it's against the person who won the whole NACON championship. So I'll take my one, not very earned, but nevertheless win where I can get it.
Right, I don't necessarily think it wasn't earned, right? So yeah, he had some bad dice, and yeah, he had some unfortunate thing happen.
Bad dice.
But
he did.
It's how you capitalised on that, because just one round of bad dice for a good player does not ruin the game.
Yeah, I mean, look. The thing is, like, the position that I put him in on his offensive drive was nearly identical to the position that I put Monitor in on Monitor's offensive drive. And the difference is that Monitor did a 3+ dodge and then rolled without block, like a naked power on my catcher. And if he hadn't done both of those things, he needed the power as well. I think I would have turned over Monitor and won his drive. But instead, like, by rolling the 3+ and a 6+, and it had to be a 6, he then was able to just... Well, not even just that one. He then rolled a bunch more 3+ and dodged his entire team out and got a whole new
Yeah,
cage.
that was unfortunate.
And so,
that was unfortunate.
This does feel a bit like, at least like this is like the comeuppance, not Strider. Strider didn't deserve it. Like it's like, for me, it's the come around of what could have happened the other time. So I feel like I've maybe earned it, like in the big picture rather than in this game. But my offense in this game was really bad, and Strider was very unlucky not to turn me over and score, frankly. So, and so, yeah, I think I definitely got lucky in this one, but I think I've been unlucky in the other ones. So just a reminder that sometimes Blood Bowl is stupid.
I think it was a good game, and there was good plays, and there was good things seen there.
There was some good stuff. Yeah, there was some good stuff. I don't know. I think I had good turns and bad turns. I think my offense was really bad, but I think my defense, I thought, I did pretty well. So
what's this announcement? Right, we've done that. Forget it.
All right.
You won.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Announcement. Am I overhyping this? Probably.
Yes.
So you've heard something of this a while ago, Collie, and then you wouldn't have heard anything for a while. But basically, there is a group of us from the southeast of the UK who have decided we're going to put in a bid for the World Cup in 2027, the Tabletop World Cup. That's something, well, we've decided we're at least going to explore the feasibility of it. And we have a little group together now. We've started doing some of the very, very preliminary research we need to do. We're looking at venues. We're looking at all the different stuff we need to look at. It's a massive job to try to host a World Cup, a tabletop World Cup. But we've started, and the reason I wanted to talk about it on stream today is we've actually done a little like a survey. We'd love to get people to fill in with some questions just about like your Blood Bowl playing habits and your tournament going habits and your spending habits when you go to tournaments, just all like to help us. I really should have written that. Let's do that again. World Cup survey. Please fill in and share, and then I'm going to pin that so people can see it. Yeah,
Doing it now.
If people could fill that in, like we're trying to gather some data on like what people want from tournaments and what people are willing to spend on tournaments. Like we're so very much at the beginning of this process, but we have some really like I think great people involved. We have people who are absolutely like willing to give this a proper crack and see if we can do it. And yeah, we'd love to give it a go. We'd love to have obviously the community behind us if we can. If there's things that you don't want from it, we'd love to hear about that. But especially if you could just fill in that survey for now, that would be super helpful. And
Doing it.
I would say especially because I think we're going to get lots of responses from the UK. If you are watching this stream and you are based outside the UK, whether you're in Europe or in the United States, we'd love to get those responses as well, because we really want to understand how much people are willing to
I found JLF's question.
To pay to travel, and like what they would what's realistic, basically, because that's all stuff we've got to consider. Like I don't think you can understand until you start looking at this stuff seriously what a massive job this is. So we are very much at the start of it, but we're at the start of it in a serious way. So your answers would be amazing. And if you're in a Discord that is an international Discord, I'd love for you to drop that in there as well and share it so people can respond there as well. And on that note, I should have done this before I went into all that. If you watch this video on YouTube, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the whole Super League series. It's been some ups and downs. I was definitely feeling pretty sad about it after the last one, having not managed to get a win. So I'm glad I've got a win. There you go. We're a little bit off the bottom of the standings now, which is nice. I'd love to do Super League again if Jimmy will have me back. I think it's really fun to play against these top coaches and have that challenge. So we'll see if Jimmy has me back. But if not, it's been fun doing it. And yeah, if you watching on YouTube, please smash that like and subscribe.